Reading passage The First Antigravity Machine. There are three different types of questions, 27 to 30. Label the diagram below. No more than 3 words or number. 31 to 35. Classify the following findings as belonging to A, B, C. 36 to 40. Do the following statements agree with the information given in reading passage 3? True, false, not given. At first, 27 to 30. Label the diagram below. 27 is dash to measure weight loss. 28. Superconductive disk rotating at max. 29. Cooling dash. 30. Dash to protect object from disturbance. For 27, it is in 1992, while experimenting with the rotating superconductor, collect knob noticed that pipe smoke from nearby researcher was drifting into vertical column above the spinning disk. Intrigued by this phenomena, he decided to devise an experiment to investigate further. A superconductive disk surrounded by liquid nitrogen was magnetically leviated and rotated at high speed up to 5,000 revolutions per minute in a magnetic field. An object was suspended from sensitive balance above the disk. Answer for 27, 29 or 28 is in this sentence. This sentence supports that an object was suspended from sensitive balance above the disk. Dash to measure weight loss, sensitive disk. For 28, superconductive disk rotating at max. A superconductive disk surrounded by liquid nitrogen was magnetically leviated and rotated at high speed up to 5,000 revolutions per minute. For this, answer is 5,000 revolutions per minute or RPM. For 29, cooling dash. A superconductive disk surrounded by liquid nitrogen. Cooling liquid nitrogen. Liquid nitrogen. Yes. Superconductive disk rotating surrounded by cooling liquid nitrogen. For 30, dash to protect object from disturbance. Reading it further. It was enclosed in glass tube to shield it from any effect of air currents. Its answer is in this sentence. It was enclosed in glass tube. It was enclosed in a glass tube. Glass tube to protect object from disturbance. Moving further. Classify the following findings as belonging to A, B, C. There are 3 options. 31. The experiment only works if the equipment moves in a particular direction. All of these are my keywords which will help me to find its location. In 31, experiment only works if the equipment moves in a particular direction. Reading in the passage, its answer is in this last passage. One instance of this occurred in late 1980s when scientists at Tohoku University, Japan made headlines with the research suggesting that apparatus known as gyroscope lost 0.01% of its weight when spinning at up to 13 1000 rpm. Oddly, the effect only appeared if the gyroscope was spinning anti-clockwise in a particular direction, where anti-clockwise or clockwise are direction. The particular is anti-clockwise, raising suspicion that some mechanical peculiarity was to blame. B. 31th answer is B. 32. Varying amount of weight are lost as a result of test. Varying amount of weight are lost as a result of test. Its answer is in this paragraph. During the course of a series of tests, Podkletnov was able to observe that object lost a variable amount of weight from less than 0.5% to 2% of its total weight. And 32. Varying amount of weight are lost as a result of the test. Supporting sentence is this. So it is, answer is Podkletnov, which is A. 33. Gravity could be observed by a magnetic field. Gravity could be observed by magnetic field. The Professor Giovanni Modanesi, an Italian theoretical physicist, became interested. He had read an earlier paper by Podkletnov hinting at a connection between superconductivity and gravity shielding. Modanesi wondered if the magnetic field surrounding the superconductive disk might somehow assimilate part of gravitational field under it. This sentence supports my answer. Gravity could be observed by magnetic field. This sentence wondered if the magnetic field surrounding the superconductive disk might somehow assimilate part of gravitational field under it. Its answer is C. Modanesi. 34. Superconductive material seems to screen an object from gravity. Superconductive material seems to screen an object from gravity. Its answer is in this paragraph. This effect was noted with a range of material from ceramic to wood. The effect was slight, yet the implications were revolutionary. The disk appeared to be partially shielding the object from the gravitational pull of Earth. Superconductive material seems to screen an object from gravity. The disk appeared to be partially shielding the object from gravitational pull of Earth. Superconductors Podkletnov. Its answer is A. The finding is belonging to Podkletnov. 35. Weight loss occur when the equipment rotates at speed reaching 13,000 rpm. In this 13,000 rpm is my keyword, and its answer is in paragraph 13,000 rpm. And starting one instance of occurred in late 1980s when scientists at Tohoku University, Japan made headlines with Research suggesting that apparatus known as a gyroscope lost 0.01% of its weight when spinning at up to 13,000 rpm. Tohoku University. This finding belongs to Tohoku University. Its answer is B. Next, questions 36 to 40. Do the following statements agree with the information given in paragraph 3? True, false, not given. 36 is Podkletnov won a prize for its initial work on superconductive substances. The first gravity blocking system to be taken seriously by scientists appeared in laboratory in Tampere University of Technology, Finland. A Russian scientist named Dr. Evgeny Podkletnov created a disc 275 mm across made from a substance which combined copper, barium and rare earth metal called yttrium, which is known to be a high temperature superconductive, a substance that conducts electricity without resistance when chilled with liquid nitrogen at -196 degrees Celsius, a high temperature compared with other superconductors. This material loses all its electrical resistance and can levitate, lift in a magnetic field. That may seem amazing for a ceramic-like material, and it won a Nobel Prize for scientist Carl Muller and Johannes Vednov, who first demonstrated it in 1980s. It won a Nobel Prize for scientist Carl Muller or its colleague, not for Dr. Podkletnov. So this statement contradicts the information. It is false. 37. A chance observation led Podkletnov to experiment with gravity blocking. Its location is in same paragraph. In 1992, while experimenting with the rotating superconductor, Podkletnov noticed that pipe smoke from nearby researchers was drifting into vertical column above the spinning disk. Intrigued by this phenomena, he decided to devise an experiment to investigate further. These two sentences support my answer, and it is true according to the statement. This was a chance observation that led Podkletnov to experiment with gravity blocking. Next, 38. Einstein challenged earlier experiments on anti-gravity. Reading next paragraph. This was just the start, and Einstein is here. Einstein's theory of general relativity (GR) published in 1905. According to Einstein, gravity is not some kind of force field like magnetism, which can in principle at least be screened out. Instead, GR views gravity as distortion in the very fabric of space and time that permeates the whole cosmos. As such, any claim to have shielded object from gravity is to defy Einstein himself. And these lines do not support any evidence for this, that Einstein challenged earlier experiment on antigravity. There is no information available on this, so it is not given. Next, 39. Modani suffered professionally after following up Podkletnov's finding. Its answer is in second page. Modhanis wondered if the magnetic field surrounding the superconductive disk might somehow assimilate part of gravitational field under it. He published some calculation based on his idea in 1995 and soon discovered that taking anti-gravity seriously was a career-limiting move. This sentence supports the information that taking anti-gravity seriously for Modhanis was a career-limiting move. Modhanis suffered professionally after following up Podkletnov's finding. It is true. This statement agrees with the information available in the passage. Next, 40. An aircraft company announced that it had replicated Podkletnov's result. Its answer is in the same paragraph. And in 2000, the UK defense contractor BAE Systems was said to have launched Project Green Glow to investigate Podkletnov's gravity shield effect. Then it emerged that US aircraft builder Boeing was also investigating, suggesting it too had an interest in the effect. Groups in other countries were also rumored to be carrying out studies that they were in process. Yet not one of team has reported confirmation of the original finding. This sentence support the answer. Yet not one of the teams has reported confirmation of the original finding. That no one announced that it had replicated the Podkletnov's result. So, the statement contradicts the information. It is false.